Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gothalion. Welcome back to Destiny. No, I'm gonna get crushed! Oh, shit! Am I good? I'm good. Cool. So, earlier this morning, I was talking with the stream audience about the state of loot, and I kind of wanted to bring this discussion over to YouTube as well, voice some of my concerns, maybe see what you guys might think could be a solution or two. So with the launch of Take a King, Bungie evidently implemented a system called Smart Loot, which is supposed to look at the loot that you have and use that loot to weight what you get. So if you already have something, then technically you're supposed to have less of a chance of getting it. And I don't know if this system is heavily weighted enough, or if maybe they need to take it back to the drawing board, because the King's Fall raid, especially the hard mode loot, can feel pretty not smart. The first thing I want to talk about is the fact that you could get 310 items inside of the hard raid. I know the hard raid loot goes from 310 to 320, though I think I've only seen one or two 320s. It goes from 310 to 320. But I'm gonna say that getting a 310 from hard mode kind of feels like a kick in the dick. It's not like normal mode where getting a 300 felt good because we were struggling to get level 300 stuff, but getting the bare minimum inside of hard mode kinda sucks. It kinda really sucks. And I'll tell you why. I have a 310 Doom of Chelchis that I got out of normal mode, and then a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, it might have been last week, I got a 310 Harrowed Doom of Chelchis, and I guess it has a black skin on it, which is cool, but it's essentially the same fucking weapon. Both of them had full auto, same exact perks. Hard raid weapons don't exactly have interesting, neat new perks on them. I don't think I have any of the hard mode gear on me right now, but so I kind of felt like a kick in the dick. Maybe not exactly like a kick in the dick, but it kind of sucked. How difficult is it to just have the hard mode loot start? Oh, cool, I was apparently on this mission. To start at 311. I mean, it's a pretty simple fix, and it guarantees that if you're walking in fresh from normal mode, you're not going to feel dicked over for your hard mode experience. The next thing I want to talk about is getting absolutely nothing as a reward from a fight. This can't be a thing, man. This can't happen. It is fucking silly. I did a run, and I got absolutely nothing from the totems, the Annihilator totems, and I also got nothing at all from the daughters. This is a... The raids need to feel worthwhile for players. I know there's the RNG of what you get. I know RNG is part of it. RNG is an allure, but RNG becomes no longer a cruel mistress and just a bitchy ex-girlfriend that we don't want anything to do with any longer. And it's something that needs to be fixed in... Probably not this raid, because I think we're a little bit far down the road for that. But hopefully in the next PvE encounters we see, you know, actually getting rewards. I like getting rewards, you know, keep the RNG to the perks for me, man. Let me hunt the gear. Don't put RNG with my RNG, because right now it's like, are you gonna get something? Yes. Okay, so I got the thing. Are you gonna get the perks that you want? Yes, I got the perks that I want. And then the next point that I bring up, sort of tying in with the first point, was, are you gonna get the thing at the light level that you want to get? And this is another part where smart loot sort of shows that maybe it's not the smartest of loot. I take issue with the fact that I found a 314 ghost, and then every raid thereafter, I've gotten a weaker ghost. I feel like smart loot needs to heavily weight the loot you get with repeat drops in a direction that you will only get drops that are of better light value. Better light value. So let's say I get the gloves off of Golgoroth, and then I go back and I do it again. The first time I get my gloves, they were 312. the second time I go in, if I do happen to get gloves as my roll of loot off of Golgoroth, they should not be 312, 311, or 310. They should be 313 or above. I want to see forward progression. And this is something that was really nice about when Taken King came out and sort of didn't continue on into the raids. When I was grinding strikes, it always felt like I was finding better gear. It might have been just marginally better. It might have been a couple light better, but it was still an upgrade and felt worthwhile. I might have been grinding strikes for hours, but I knew that the higher I grinded my light up, the more likely I was to get more gear to continue climbing the ladder one rung at a time. And with the current raid loot system, it feels like sometimes you might get lucky, but most of the time they're going to offer you a backstep. When I know it's decent infusion fuel, but I don't feel like we should always use that as the answer. You know what I mean? I want to see a smoother light progression in the raid. Everything up into the raid gear progression-wise and Taken King, and you can disagree with me if you want, but let me know how you feel. Everything going up towards the raid for light progression felt just right. It felt good. Grinding strikes felt good. Getting gear from PvP felt good. But right now, whenever I kill a boss and I see them drop an engram, if they happen to, I already feel defeated. Does anybody else feel that way? When you beat a boss, you already feel defeated? That's not the way it should feel. It should feel like, what am I gonna get? It shouldn't feel like, I'm gonna get something, but it's gonna be garbage anyways. That's not a good feeling when it comes to a loot game. That is the opposite feeling you want to get from your loot. Let me know how you guys feel about the points I've made here. I will say I love Destiny, man. I have no intent to stop playing this game, but I think there are some glaring issues that I hope get fixed within the next couple DLCs, especially in the upcoming quote-unquote sequel that it's going to be getting. Let me know what you guys are feeling like. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all back inside the Taken King.